Hello, everybody. Welcome back to TonySpicks.com. I'm Tony T. Time for our WNBA pick here for Ramon. You'll find us pre and plays over at TonySpicks.com. We produce great results over the month for the UFC and MMA picks. Also, going very profit last 7 days in the NBA. Let's bring Ramon in right now. Ramon, what's going on?
Yeah, Tony, big day on Saturday in our sports playoffs and the WNBA, our four-game card as well. We're going to have one game on Sunday here to look at. We're learning more about the league here as we roll through the first week of play in the WNBA.
Certainly are. Now let's get to the WNBA pick here for Sunday. 3 Eastern time has the Storms at the Mystics. We see the Storm favorite on the road 7, total 163.5.
Yeah, so both teams come in winless here, Tony, but Washington comes in with a 2-0 spread record so far, and they're getting 7 points at home. That usually, just gravitate towards a home team that's 2-0. The road team's 0-2 with an 0-2 spread record, but just think the talent on the floor for me, Tony, is what's going to put me on the road favorite here. Seattle with a couple of losses so far to the Minnesota Lynx. We explained that maybe the Lynx were a pretty talented team and matched up pretty well with Seattle. Friday's game though was a 102-93 double overtime loss for Seattle. They played a good game there against them, but fell short of the money after all. Washington covered in both of their losses, 84-77 to Connecticut. They also lost to the Liberty 85-80, but again, got the money in both. But I just think when you look at who's going to be on the floor tomorrow, Tony, for these two teams, for Washington, they're going to be missing Brittany Sykes, certainly a double-digit scorer for this team, someone who's scored 30 points in a game last season, back-to-back 30-point games last season, and Austin missing this game. She's scored in double digits in the first two games this season. So the other factor is that we've already talked about, it's been talked about, Elena Delle Donne not being part of the team this year. So that's really put Washington back a bit here to start the season. Now they do have Carly Samuelson. She scored 18 against Connecticut. They're going to rely on her and Ariel Atkins as well, but I'm just not sure where the production is going to come from to match up against Seattle. That is, if Nneka Ngumake is in the lineup. She is questionable with an injury here, an ankle injury. So kind of a key factor here in laying these points. I do want NECA in there, but I'm going to go with it here, Tony, and roll with Seattle. I still have Skylar Diggins-Smith, Easy Magbagor here as well. Seattle may be a little bit underrated at 0-2 so far, and I just think you have those two key players there out. Not mentioning Delle Donne, but Sykes and Austin out for Washington here, Tony. So I'm going to take the favorite here with Seattle on the road. Looks like between 6.5, 7 points, and we'll roll with the Storm on the road against the Mystics on Sunday.
All right, Rose Scott, click the link below for his best bets. Storm and Mystics, the Storm here laying the 7. All right, we got through our WNBA pick here for the game on Sunday. Now it's time to turn our attention over to TonySpicks.com for the Sunday action. 15-game card for Major League Baseball. Got a couple games from the NBA, some game 7s. Ice off on Sunday, also WNBA. What do you have going over at Tony Spicks?
Yeah, game 7s, Tony. It's going to be a big day for the NBA with a couple of big games, one afternoon game, one evening game, and we'll have a great card of baseball action as well with 15 games. So we'll be deep into baseball all day long over at Tony's Pick.com. Also, final day of the Premier League season. So we'll maybe look at the soccer card as well. Brought home a couple of winners on Saturday in MLS. So we'll be in action over at Tony'sPicks.com. Take a look at those premium pick passes that Tony's shown you, including those extended packages, 3 days, 7-day, 30-day, and join me for a week of action starting tomorrow at Tony'sPicks.com. Ride with me through the week as I bring you my best plays here on the website on a daily basis. Usually give you more than a handful of plays. You get your money's worth with me here at Tony'sPicks.com. You see that weekly All Sports Pass, $149. Just take 20% off that. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save that 20%, and in doing so, you're going to be receiving from me usually seven, nine double-digit plays here today. Tony, I think we've rolled out 13 plays on the day, so you get great information from me as well, a write-up on every game, and also a little bit of information that may help you formulate another play or two on the game, a little maybe derivative action on based on what I'm saying about the way the game is going to be played, or which players may even stand out or not excel during the game. So join me over at Tony'sPicks.com. Real actionable information on a daily basis, up to the date and updated information from me every day. Tony here with you at Tony'sPicks.com. I'll also have individual packages for tomorrow, probably baseball, maybe a playoff pack for the action on Sunday, and we'll have those loaded up here on the site for Sunday's action. So
That's
should
right.
be a fun day.
That's right, guys. Get over to Ramon Scott over at TonySpace.com. Verify all those numbers over on the site. When you click the link in the description, you'll land right here. Get on board. Of course, those long-term passes are good. The 3 or 7 day pass or longer. The 1 day passes will be up there with best bets and multi-packs. Remember, the 1 day passes are profit guarantee. They must turn a profit. The amount you purchase is credited back to your account for site credits. That is profit guarantee. So go ahead and get on board with Ramon, and we'll save you some money when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Access Ramon's page. Just click the link in the description. You'll land right here and get signed up. All right, Ramon hosts the morning steam here every day here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. A pick from every game on the major board. Also, we'll look at peripherals as well. You can join him in the chat because he'll take your picks from the chat and interact with Ramon live here at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Morning steam. For Ramon, I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.